Today I would like to tell one important thing for fellow IPS officers and police officers in general. After interacting with several senior IPS officers and the current state of affairs of IPS in India, I would like to suggest one important thing to the young officers, especially of SP rank, that if you profile IPS officers on the basis of their executive seats vis-a-vis IAS officers and other officers, unfortunately many IPS officers at senior level have lost their study profiles. Earlier, IPS officer used to do a lot of courses, educational studies, and in that way they used to grow beyond the police framework into an intellectual kind of resume where they could contribute in other sectors of society if their government was willing to utilize. But unfortunately, many IPS officers are basically focused only to policing, and they do not want to grow in other sectors of the civil service. Though, as per the central staffing, IPS officers are equally eligible to go into Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Economics, Ministry of Petroleum, any ministry for that purpose. But for that, you have to have some sort of educational and domain competence, and that can be only possible one through educational background before joining the service. Other is that enriching your profile by availing educational leaves, specializing the courses, and it is as per the government entitlement. I mean, any IPS officer can go for any kind of study leave as per his or her choice. One very important course Government of India promotes is the Public Policy and Sustainable Development. This course is annual and there is a foreign component in that. What happens in this course, you are able to get a perspective about various facets of sustainabilities, and nowadays, as per the UN mandate and other international conventions, sustainability is a very important aspect of all policy makers and in all departments, especially developmental projects, etc. So I would say that not only this, you may choose your subject of your topic. Somebody may do in legal area, somebody may do in human rights, somebody may do in any other field. So my point is that IPS officers, youngsters should not only focus in their operational policing competence. Yes, that is very much required, but like IAS officers do, once they have done their districts and all that, then they try to enrich their resume by opting some educational courses so that they are able to showcase their profile to the other departments of the government where they may be needed in ministries, and this will give a career a new impetus. And I think that IPS officers, what I after interacting with them at SP level, I have found that perhaps they are not being incentivized by their own seniors to have some consideration on these points. Therefore, I would like to suggest these things to the fellow IPS officers who are younger and who must improve their educational and intellectual profiles. Another thing is that nothing stops reading. I think most of the IPS officers, I find that after being selected, they stop improving their academics informally. So it is always better nowadays, at least global bestseller books. You must have your interest, you read the novels, literature, whatever you like. But a lot of international bestsellers in various domains you should study. And that widens the horizon and perspective of a police officer. And besides this, health of course is very important. So these are the important advices I would like to give to my fellow IPS officers. Thank you.